Hey, hey, Maple. Good morning. How are you? It's so good to see you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Sully side quest. My name is Sully, and you have just joined the world of Eden. We have been playing Minecraft every single day, posting 20 minutes of Minecraft every day. It's been such an awesome time, such a joyous time together. We have been upgrading and improving everything, y'all. We are in what's called the Renaissance chapter, which means we are trying to update and upgrade all of our facilities, structures, farms. As you can see here, now we have a sheep farm. And I need to do this while we wait. I think that's everybody. Because today, I'm going to announce like our focus for the next week, because we got to focus on one thing, okay? Today, we are going to start on our focus of building out this little village area on the island. This little place right here, we've built this. Oh, guys, hold up. Pose. Hold up. Who are you? Hey, come over here. Come over here. Yeah, who's the scaredy cat now, Mr. Creeper? Yeah, you don't like cats, do you? Boom. I need sharpness 5 for real. As y'all can see in the background, look. I did a little bit of off-camera building on the mushroom just to make it look good and texture it. And look how it turns out. I'm not done with it. We're going to add some more structures to it. But I really enjoy it. Like, the inside is definitely going to need some touch-up. I'm kind of working on the floor, but I'm thinking about letting it be dirt because, Maple, you always get stuck on those doors. I don't want it to be hardwood because it's, you know, it's a cow. He needs grass. He needs stuff to eat, so... we're going to work on that later, but we need to focus on this area because the village is cramped, and in order for us, I really think, in order for us to go to the nether, we need a place for a village to start, because I have a lot of plans coming up with that. So, stemming out from this tower today, I want to build a little bit of a marketplace just around the center to where there's houses outside, but I imagine like some houses right on the outside here. It'll maybe, you know, explain itself out once I start building. And as you see, I'm committed to staying over here. I have my own little tent. So without further ado, let's get started. The timer starts now. The quest has started. Let's go. So what I'm thinking about doing is continuing on the same like kind of style as the street over there, and have gravel and cobblestone be the like foundation of the outside of the builds. And so what I would like to see is potentially like maybe a center here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then kind of wrap around a circle. But I'm not really good at circles in Minecraft. I know they're pretty difficult to do. So we're going to see about that. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then, I wonder how we can get over here. Would that work? Yeah. Works to me. I might edit it just a little bit, but... Didn't mean to hit that. But, I mean, okay, we now know that it's like a... Yeah, it works. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's probably too square. Let's look at it from the top angle. That's what we do this. Excuse me, Mr. Pig. This is Pig Island. So many pigs down here. I don't know if we've named this island yet. Okay, so we have this. So to make it a little bit more, I guess, less boxy, I think the way that you do it is add a little bit of this to it, you know, maybe like that. I think that's good. Now what do we do? We just removed one here. Right, so now it's 2. Removed one here, and then there. I think that makes a circle. Like, it looks like a circle better. You know what I'm saying? Does this make sense? Boom, boom, boom. I think that makes a circle better. Boom, boom, boom. And now, that It should look more like a circle. Something's off. I did something weird on this side. What did I do? I did something weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I accidentally did this. It needs to be this. Did I do this wrong? What did I do? Outside hits here. Outside hits here, here. 2. I think that was right. Correct? Am I correct or am I wrong? I think that's good. I think that's... Well, no. Something's weird. This needs to go 2 out. Right? Over here? This is... Like yesterday, my brain was getting mushed. Okay, so we have 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2... I'm looking at the corners here and here. I think that looks alright. Y'all let me know if I could have made this better. But I think this is good. I don't know if people would do this, like 3 on the outside. Anyways, okay, that's good for now. Alright? So what I want to do is on the outside, for now, add our like texture that we've been using on the outside here. You know what I'm saying? What is y'all's go-to breakfast? Because, I mean, it's morning for me right now. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. Are y'all big Pop-Tart fans? I know I've sung about Pop-Tarts. Maple? Always getting in the way, aren't you? Let me just do this first. I'm a huge Pop-Tart fan, y'all. And I would say... Okay. I would say cherry is my favorite Pop-Tart in the world. A lot of people think that that's not a good answer. I heard a lot of people say that they are like cinnamon fans, cinnamon Pop-Tart fans. I get it. I think I do. I just get it because I think that's the most normal answer. And if you want to be normal, then by all means, eat cherry Pop-Tarts. You know? But if you want to be cool, you're going to want to eat cherry Pop-Tarts. Cherry Pop-Tarts are the way. What about wild berry Pop-Tarts? Are there any wild berry Pop-Tart fans out there? Didn't think so. Someone was like, I am. Oh. Okay. So, around here, I want there to be some like tents. Alright? And the reason I am shearing, or the reason I have all these sheeps right here is because I want to shear their wool so I can obtain some colored textures for these tents. Oh, I had some throat problems. Oh, look at the babies. The babies are so cute. Oh, y'all are naked. Put some clothes on, sheep. Put some clothes on. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Let me get some wheat. Maybe we can multiply them one more time. Butter cow, I have a house for you coming soon. And you won't even have to pay mortgage. That's the crazy thing. There's no mortgages in paradise. Someone say amen. Yeah, I'm so ready for there not to be tax in heaven. Taxes are awful, y'all. Don't grow up. If you're young, don't grow up. I'm kidding. You probably should grow up. That's a good thing. But you have to do stuff like pay taxes. That's not fun. Not fun at all. But we do it because we're good citizens, right? Yeah, I know. Good citizens. I'm just extending this. I was worried I didn't start the time. Okay. Alright, guys, you got more room. I don't want y'all to be cramped. Y'all are my friends. Alright, have I fed all y'all? You're getting sheared. Okay, we need 4 different type of color types. I'm thinking blue, yellow, red, that kind of stuff, you know? So I don't know if I have any blue flowers or not. I know I have pink over here, maybe some purple. Let's go grab some of these flowers over here. I got some bone meal. I learned yesterday that you can't bone meal like the roses for some reason. But I think you can bone meal some of these flowers. like these. You can't? Guys, okay, you can do this one. What's going on? Like, why can't I bone meal any of these? It seems a little ridiculous. I don't know why. See, I can do this. That's strange. It is nighttime. We must go to sleep. Go to sleep. I guess we're just gonna have to bone meal the ground and try to get some blue flowers, stuff like that. Let's see. Boom. Alright, so as you know, we have been going through the Bible chapter by chapter. That's why we're doing this Minecraft series, so we can read the entire Bible and have some fun while we're doing it. So we're in chapter 21 of the book of Genesis, and we have been promised that Abraham would have a son, and his name would be Isaac, as we find out in this chapter. And so let's look at this. This is God's fulfillment through Abraham and Sarah. Remember, they were very old, but the Lord promised that through their kid, they would bless the entire world. But they hadn't had a kid yet, and they're really old. So this is a miracle. This is chapter 21 of the book of Genesis. It says, "The Lord kept his word." Look at that. "And did for Sarah exactly what he had promised. She became pregnant, and she gave birth to a son for Abraham in his old age. This happened at just the time God had said it would. And Abraham named their son Isaac." And the word Isaac means a man or a shepherd. 8 days after Isaac was born, Abraham circumcised him as God had commanded. Abraham was 100 years old. Wow. 100 years old when Isaac was born. And Sarah declared, God has brought me laughter. God has brought me laughter. All who hear about this will laugh with me. Who would have said to Abraham that Sarah would nurse a baby? Yet I have given Abraham a son in his old age. Hagar and Ishmael are sent away. When Isaac grew up and he was about to be weaned, Abraham prepared a huge feast to celebrate this occasion, but Sarah saw Ishmael, the son of Abraham, and her Egyptian servant Hagar making fun of her son Isaac. So she turned to Abraham and demanded, "Get rid of the slave woman and her son. He is not going to share the inheritance with my son Isaac. I won't have it." A lot of drama here. This doesn't prescribe that what either one of these people in this story did was right. Sarah nor Hagar, and then making fun. Like, neither one of these people are doing right things. This is just dramatic consequences of their sins. And so this upset Abraham very much because Ishmael was his son. But God told Abraham, "Do not be upset over the boy and your servant. Do whatever Sarah tells you, for Isaac is the son through whom your descendants will be counted. But I will also make a nation of the descendants of Hagar's son, because he is your son too." So this is a decision that God makes to listen to Sarah, to send away Hagar and Ishmael, which it seems harsh, but keep in mind the Lord's is doing fairly with them. So much so that Hagar and through Ishmael, a nation will be born and be blessed. So that's hard. But so Abraham got up early the next morning, prepared food and a container of water, and strapped them on Hagar's shoulders. Then he sent her away with their son, and she wandered aimlessly in the wilderness of Beersheba. When the water was gone, she put the boy in the shade of a bush. Then she went and sat down by herself about 100 yards away. "I don't want to watch the boy die," she said as she burst into tears. But God heard the boy crying, and the angel of God, which we think is Jesus, called to Hagar from heaven. "Hagar, what's wrong? Do not be afraid. God has heard the boy crying, and as he lies there, go to him and comfort him, for I will make a great nation from his descendants." Then God opened Hagar's eyes, and she saw a well full of water. She quickly filled her water container and gave the boy a drink. And God was with the boy as he grew up in the wilderness. He became a skillful archer, and he settled in the wilderness of Paran. His mother arranged for him to marry a woman from the land of Egypt. So God takes care of Hagar and her son. I love that, because if he's going to ask him to leave, he better take care of him, and he does, because he's a fair and loving God. About this time, Abimelech came with Phicol, his army commander, to visit Abraham. "God is obviously with you, helping you in everything you do," Abimelech said. "Swear to me in God's name that you will never deceive me, my children, or any of my descendants. I have been loyal to you, so now swear that you will be loyal to me and to this country where you are living. as a foreigner. Abraham replied, "Yes, I swear to it." Then Abraham complained to Abimelech about a well that Abimelech's servants had taken by force from Abraham's servants. "This is the first I've heard of it," Abimelech answered. "I have no idea who is responsible. You have never complained about this before." Abraham then gave some of his sheep, goats, and cattle to Abimelech, and they made a treaty. But Abraham also took 7 additional female lambs and set them off by themselves. Abimelech asked, "Why have you set these 7 apart from the others?" Abraham replied, "Please accept these 7 lambs to show your agreement that I dug this well." Then he named the place Beersheba, which means well of the oath, because that was where they had sworn the oath. After making the covenant at Beersheba, Abimelech left with Phicol, the commander of his army, and they returned home to the land of the Philistines. Then Abraham planted a tamarisk, a tree, at Beersheba, and there he worshipped the Lord, the eternal God, and Abraham lived as a foreigner in a Philistine country. So, there's a lot in this passage. Number one, we know that God is a loving God who keeps his promises, and he performs a miracle by giving Abraham the son that he promised, the son that would eventually, his descendants, would lead way to Jesus, and Jesus would be the one to bless the entire world. So that's the fulfillment of that promise. He's a loving God because he cares about Hagar and Ishmael, even through the sins of Abraham, and with the sins that he did with Hagar. God blesses and cares for them and cares for Ishmael. Ishmael was not a mistake in God's eyes, because God planned for this and he takes care of Ishmael. And yes, of course, there is consequences and ramifications for the sin that goes beyond time, but God still loves and cares for human life. And so we see that there. I'm very unfamiliar with the story of Abimelech. I bet you there's a lot of history in this. I encourage you to go look into it yourself. But I love what it says here that he worshiped the Lord, the eternal God. And we're going to see this as a difference between all other religions during this time, is that the God that Abraham believed in, compared to all the other gods around him, was one God who was eternal, compared to all these other pagan religions that thought there were many gods. And so we see the difference here, that this is the eternal God, the God of the Hebrew and Christian faiths. So, all right, that's Genesis chapter 22. Let's get back to some Minecraft. We're having a crawfish boil today with some friends. Woo! So cute. That's so cute. Maple, you're awesome, and you're always giving me gifts. It's so sweet. Always giving me gifts. I actually need this leather because, as you guys know, I'm not killing cows because I'm a tender-hearted creature. I thought I'd lost my shears for a second. Boom, 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 boom. Give me your wool. Your wool is mine. Okay, so we got, what is this? Magenta. I like magenta. Let's get some more bones over here. And let's make some more. Make some more of this. Wish there would be some blue flowers, but we'll take red, honestly. 3. I think I only need is 4. We'll take some yellow. 2. We'll take 1. Alright, I need some yellow, my dog. Give me more yellow. Alright, I think I only need 1 more yellow. There we go. As long as I think I want a blue, and this pink will work pretty nicely. Okay, so we have 4 of this. Oh, we have 4 of the magenta. We just need 4 of the blue now. What does this make? Pink. Pink is cute. I think I'm going with magenta though. Alright, I need 4 blue flowers. Oh, you can make it out of lapis, right? Am I tripping? But can't you make blue out of lapis? I know, I really feel like I used to use that. I don't have any lapis down here. We're gonna have to go up to the top. We haven't been up to the Tree of Life in a few days. It's a little bit of annoyance to go up all the way up. That's why I really need to get to the nether. If we can get soul stand so we can make a little bubble elevator, everything would be just like 5 times faster. That'd be so fun. That'd be so fun. Okay, while I'm at it, these little guys are pretty annoying. I think there's a way you can clip it. I didn't do it. I tried to do it. all in one sweep. I'll have to do it one time. Going up the tree of life. Squawk, how are you? Are you enjoying your tree up here? Okay, is there any lapis in these chests? No. Must be all the way at the top. I forget how awesome it looks up here, y'all. Like this is epic. Alright. What would suck is if this didn't make blue dye. Okay, but it does. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Let's jump down. Yoink. Okay. Boom, boom. And we're gonna jump all the way down here. Look at the mushroom from here. That looks so good. Mushroom looks awesome. They're taking a bath. Splish splash. They was taking a bath. Alright. Oh, it's raining. I love rain. Contrary to other people's belief, I love rain. We gotta figure out a name for our slime family over here. They're so cute in their boats. I really love this. What are their names, y'all? What are their names? Look, he's even got... They got a kid. This is a whole family. A whole family of slimes. You are the papa. You are the mama. And there's a little baby in the back. That's so sweet. We're such a happy family. Alright, so how do we make this look good? Huh? Alright, so... Does it need to come down here? I don't know. I don't want it to be too far out because I really feel like we need room for like building houses and stuff for our village. Thinking, okay, I'm just thinking, y'all. Just thinking. Alright. Like this space here is about all we have to really work with. Like if it diagonal down, I think birch planks might be good. Maybe it should be these. Maybe it should be this. And then, okay, should it be angled down? I'm thinking of an angled tint, you know? Or could go like this. Sorry, wrong thing. Alright, wait, no. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here. So it could be like just barely into the circle. Okay, here. Alright. And then we would have some kind of like ceiling style roof here. I have no plan for this. I'm just going blind. And you guys usually know. I start something and then inspiration just starts to hit. 4. Oh, we can make different colored beds. That's cool. 2, 3, 4. Okay, it definitely needs to be taller, right? Does it even need the outside? I'm thinking it needs to be 1 block taller. Okay. Let's break this. Is this how you break wool the fastest with shears? I have too much stuff in here. I have to release some of this. Release! I'm gonna do that. That is quite the annoying. Okay, now that I've got this design, I'm thinking I kind of want it to be a little bit closer. Like that way that, you know, you're walking around the middle of the square and you have like shops right here in the center. I think if it was like here, 3, right? And then, 1, 2, well, let's see. Was that the center? I think that's the center. 1, 2, 3. How would this look here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Basically, all this channel is counting. It's just a counting channel. How do you feel about that? even be smaller. We'll see. I feel like it could even be smaller. This is too big. Let's do this. Like, it could be like 3 tall. I really think it could. Or 3 wide. I just think that's too much shot. Okay, I think it's getting dark. I'm gonna have to sleep in a second. And look at this. I'm gonna place. We're so rich that we have lanterns. We're rich. Wait. Oh, my lanterns were already in here. Let's put all this in here for now. Come back and get it. Alright. Little lanterns. Boom. Okay. Where is... I put my shears up. Did I put my shears up? This is so fun. I love just like casually building. Mr. Piggy? He said hey. Just so y'all know. Alright. So I think my dilemma here is like if I make it square, I think it's gonna have to be in line with the square here. Or the circle. I guess it's not the circle, it's the square. You're totally right. You're totally right, Maple. Totally right. And so I'm thinking, like, have the base here, right? And then let it come down. How? I don't know. We're still figuring that out. Okay. Make it like a tent. I don't know if this makes sense or not. See, and this is too short. I don't know, but it's gloomy. It's really, really gloomy. I do know that. Okay. Oh, I need some inspiration now. Like, is it too small? Alright. Realistically, if you think about this. If you're walking in a square, like this is going to be the entrance, and there's going to be someone working right here. And the tent should be connected going down. I really feel like. So like these should be up one. Alright, it's dark. Let's go to sleep before any monsters spawn. Let's add another lantern here. Another lantern. So yeah, I'm thinking they come down. Maybe we just make this super, super simple. I think I'm overcomplicating it. And just make it like 3 by 2. Right. Yes, I know. I know. Because what I want is a design just like this. I think that right there just seems like a perfect dimension for a shop. It's just a struggle when... Okay. Why haven't I thought about this? Why couldn't it be on the square ends? Because my problem was, how can I make this on the diagonal ends? But why couldn't it be on the square ends here? You know? And it's a 3 block. I'm dummy. I'm dummy. Alright, so let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this would be, I would say, do we need this here? I think I would like it to be in the middle, I think. If y'all couldn't tell, I'm an overthinker. If y'all really couldn't tell, let's try this build. Okay. Boom. 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 Okay, that's 4. Why is that 4? It's because we're off here. So just need to get rid of this. Okay. Okay. And then, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's still 4. I built it in the same spot. Come on, Tyler. Come on, Tyler. It's weird referring to yourself in the third person. Okay. Alright, bear with me now. Alright. Then you have something like this, or maybe I do trapdoors. Okay. Maybe the edges take off and put trapdoors on them, maybe. Oh. Sorry, that was me desperately thinking. We got plenty of oak logs here. Could we even make this more simple? Once we get one down, then we're all good. And we're already finished. Dang. I was having so much fun that I didn't realize. I think it should come one down. Or can villagers even fit if it's one down? I don't think so. Don't like that. Okay. Maybe we... Alright, should it be on the inside here? Uh-oh. Guys, my camera overheated. I'm in the dark now. Let me pause and let it do its thing, and we'll do a closing. Okay, hopefully the camera is fixed a little bit. I think I found the issue. I need to start decorating more at the bottom. Gosh, I love it. I love it. A rabbit's foot. Look at this. So check out the design that I'm doing here. I kind of have more of a ground base here, and then I'm going to try to see if I can build up top with this 3 colorway style. So let's check this out. Okay, so I want to place wool colors here. Okay, place that, please. Okay, that would be the look. Okay, now that looks a lot better. It's small. I think we can still fit houses on the outside, and if we put 4 on each side with colors, I think this would look super cool. So adding that in the back, I like that there may be a little arch here. So that's what we're gonna do. Cover this up. I think eventually if I got some nether wood, that might look good. But for now, I think this is the wave. I might could even put some, what's it called? What is the dead trees called from the forest with the dead trees? I'm not sure. All right, check this out. I like this. After just some thinking, I really love how this turns out. And we can decorate it depending on what villagers here. I think that looks super dope. And so, we'll end the episode here. I may off camera do the red one, the purple one, and then tomorrow we may see that. So that'll be cool. But I like this, some little shops. And then once we finish this over the next week, I want to start building out and decorating this entire island. And then hopefully by the next week after that, I may go to the nether. Okay, y'all, that is another episode of Sully's Side Quest done. Thank y'all so much for watching. It was an honor to have you. If you want to go on a quest every single day with me as we read the Bible, then click that subscribe button. We are at, I think, 800 and, is it 80? No, 800 and, I could look right now, which is crazy. It's 868 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. Thank you so much for the support. Once we hit 1,000, the spin of sin will be activated. So, but subscribe if you want to see that happen. Guys, thank y'all. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all later. God bless.